Hi, all. Alex Frager here. Thanks for stopping by on this fourth episode of our COVID-19 podcast playlist. Today, we're talking to Charlotte Lewis, a Reiki healer and energy worker, about how she believes people can deal with stress in a time like this where you don't get outside much. Without further ado, we're just going to jump right into it. Enjoy. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Of course. My name is Charlotte Lewis. I am based out of Smyrna, Delaware, which is just south of Dover, for those that are familiar with that area. I am a practitioner in energy work. I've been doing so for most, if not all of my life, energy work, but really started taking it serious about 15 years ago when I became a Reiki practitioner. So at this point, fast forward 15 years, I am a Reiki master, a certified crystal healer, a master mentor shamanic practitioner. I do tarot card readings. I'm a certified past life regressionist, and a multitude of other modalities, if you will, in the energy field.
Okay, so you just said a lot of different things. Could you kind of describe
Okay,
what Reiki is, what energy work is, and maybe some of the other things that you described?
sure. Reiki, well, let's start with energy work. Energy work is like the broad term for a lot of different modalities in working with the different levels of energy, etherically, um, aurically, on a physical plane, on a spiritual plane, most of which is all done through source, which is like the universe, God, Buddha, whatever you kind of believe in. But if we start with Reiki, um, Reiki is basically a Japanese technique used for stress reduction and relaxation. And by doing so, it promotes an inner healing. And then, based on that idea, it uses life force energy, again, which is the universe or source, God, the angelic realm, all of which flows through us and can, allows us to be alive. And when that is depleted or when it is down, that's when you begin to feel sick. High stress levels, high anxiety levels, depression can creep in, um, multitude of other physical symptoms that can become manifested when all of that starts to happen. So through Reiki, it allows you to self-heal and self-promote a healing from within, thereby addressing any other issues that you may have on a physical level or spiritual level. Um, if you want to get deeper into using crystals and essential oils, again, with crystals, the belief is that every single crystal, as an example, like an amethyst or a red jasper, they all have a different vibration that is indicative of that particular stone that comes from the earth. And through that vibration, it promotes a healing on the physical level and again on the spiritual level. Um, Shamanic wise, um, shamanic is basically a Native American ancient technique um, that is used to determine any energy blockages which are within the physical realm on your body, which causes you, pain, again, depression, anxiety, stress, etc. And through that practice, through the shamanic way, a lot of time it's breath work, um, journeying into different realms and whatnot. But through that practice, you can then remove that heavy energy and unnecessary energy that no longer serves you any purpose, allowing you to lead a healthier, more productive way of life for your better and highest good.
Okay. So with COVID-19 kind of shutting down the country and keeping everybody inside,
Mm-hmm.
do you see this as, or your practices, as a way to help people or as ways to help people deal with stress?
Oh, absolutely. Um, Basically, the few modalities that I just mentioned can all be done either remotely or can be done from the distance, promoting self, so the social distancing practice, if you will. So they can all be done either way. And because they all have a direct connection with our, again, our spiritual and mental and physical well-being, absolutely it can. So those that suffer from during this stressful time with the COVID outbreak, and being implemented to be at home, or having loved ones that work in the medical field or out there that are essential personnel, there is a heightened awareness right now of the mental side effects that all of this can cause. So thereby utilizing the Reiki, the shamanic practices, or the crystals, etc., they can all bring a sense of relief.
Okay, how could people either through using somebody more practiced in Reiki or on their own, how could somebody use these practices to help themselves?
If you are capable of getting outside, I'll just give you a couple of examples of what somebody could do on their own per se. Getting outside and just standing barefoot in the grass and just connecting to the earth and feeling that energy and pulling that energy up into your own field and pulling it up into your own body does promote a sense of peace and well-being, along with healing. And other things such as just getting in a hot tub of hot water for a bath, and putting 4 or 5 drops of lavender essential oil in it brings a sense of calmness, helps decrease your stress level, helps you maintain some balance, and allows you to sleep and get a better night's sleep. If you can do a 5-minute meditation a day, just take a 5 minutes at your lunchtime. And there are lots of things on YouTube that would be helpful as far as quick and easy breathing exercises or meditation that you can do that will, again, help facilitate a balanced emotional plateau or status right now through all of this.
Okay, and then what could you or somebody in your position or with your expertise do to help people?
Um, so, if somebody were to, let's say, contact me, I can be reached through the Balanced Soul or thebalancesoul.net. They can contact me, and we could facilitate or set up an appointment either in person once all this clears, or do something distance. And again, I can check their chakras and see what's balanced or what's not balanced. If you're familiar with any of the 7 main chakras that we all have, when those become compromised or unbalanced, they have a direct physical reaction in our body. Again, so if we have a chakra that's off balance, it could entail some depression, anxiety, and then you add this COVID, pandemic on top of it. That's going to increase that more. So my job would be to balance those chakras, pull out any of that, unwanted or unneeded energy as you go through your day, day to day. Even just household members, your energy mingles and attaches. That's part of the reason for the social distancing right now, is so that the physical part of our energies don't mingle, but you don't want your energy outside in your auric field to mingle either, because then you take on unknowingly whatever they're feeling, whatever their whatever their compromised is. You get what's called cords attached. It's an energetic cord. So through Reiki or through the shamanic practice, you can actually remove those cords, or remove any of that unwanted energy that no longer serves them any purpose, thereby lightening the effects of the anxiety or stress or depression. Um, I would be able to walk somebody through a meditation while I have them on the phone. I can do crystal healing distance. We can do shamanic energy releases or clearings through the phone or online on video conference. So there's a lot of different aspects to each one of those modalities that can be done.
Okay, awesome. And then, do you just have anything else you'd like to add?
Um,
Uh, any other tips? Just whatever.
I always just tell people, be well and be balanced. Listen to your gut instinct. Listen to what your body is actually telling you. Your body is not going to steer you wrong. Your gut instinct is not going to steer you wrong. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help from anybody. These are uncharted waters that I think that we're all going through right now. So when you feel that extra stress or extra anxiety, know you're not alone. But know that there's also people out there that are willing and very, very capable of helping. It's just a matter of reaching out.
Okay, well, thanks for talking.
You're very welcome.
And thank you for listening. If you'd like to learn more about Charlotte, she's got a link in the description down below to her website. I'd also like to thank Paolo Sayo for the art that you see in the background. Why don't you go ahead and follow and leave a comment in the description what you thought of everything, as well as a like if you liked what you heard. That's all I've got for today for this 4th out of 5 episodes of our COVID-19 playlist. Expect the next one Sunday, and until then, stay safe out there.